What's going on, guys? Spring has sprung, and here I come. Corny, right? So this is in real time, guys. This isn't going to be edited, sped up, none of the above. Okay. This is a front yard that I'm going to mow, and I usually mow this on a bi-weekly schedule until I want to say around May, and then it goes into weekly, and then for the fall it goes back down to bi-weekly. And when I say bi-weekly, I'm talking about every 14 days, not twice a month. All right. Now, how much do I charge for this property? I'm not going to tell you because it is the customer's business, not yours. Keep it in mind that your price will be determined by your targeted demographic, your location, and how much your customers are willing to pay you. Okay, so if you hear people telling you should charge this, you should charge that, guys, don't believe the hype. It is by location, state. There's a lot of factors that go into how much you can make at certain properties. Okay, so there it is. Now, one thing I will tell you that my minimum, the least that I charge for any property is $50. Okay, so there you go. Take it or leave it. But this right here, guys, is the Toro Flex handheld, and it is sort of like a combi system where you can put an edger, you can put a string trimmer, you can put a hedge trimmer attachment to it, and it's battery powered. And right now I'm using the 2 amp battery. I think that's what it is, not the 4, it's a 2. Okay, and is the Vortex Twisted Line is the one I'm using, and the one that I've been using for the past since the beginning of the season. I used something else last year, but this season I'm using the Vortex. So we'll see how it works. I love it so far. I've used it prior, but I'm using it this year. So there's links for everything that I'm talking about, except the equipment, in my video description. So if you want to check it out there. And anything that you purchase, guys, make sure that you use my code BLADES10 on anything that you want to buy. As you can tell, guys, some areas I'm walking backwards, I'm walking forward. Honestly, guys, to me, I prefer walking backwards because I'm walking within the rotation of the trimmer head. If you walk forward, you're walking against the rotation of the trimmer head, and it makes it a little bit harder. It is easier on the body walking forward, but it's harder to maintain a straight line, my opinion. Walking forward with the trimmer line. Okay? Walking backwards with the trimmer gives me an easier cut because it's smoother. I'm going with the rotation of the trimmer head, so I don't have any forces pulling against me. Make sense? There you go. So try both ways, guys. To me, again, backwards is easier for me. And some people will say, well, you trip or whatever the case might be. I'm yet to fall. I'm yet to see anybody fall. So there it is. With everything, guys, people will tell you the bad about it and not tell you the good. So right now I'm in the corner there where I can't get a mower in, but I will be, I'm trimming it with the string trimmer. And it should take me about a good minute and a half, so I should be out of there in a few minutes. There you go. You can see me right there in the corner. So I'm trimming this centipede grass at a height of 2.25 inches. And as of right now, I'm going to keep it at 2.25 inches until the summer heat. And then it goes to 2.5 inches. And maybe 2.75, but most likely 2.5. That's where I usually keep it, and it looks real good. Now this one is fertilized. as you can tell by the neighbor. Um, so yes, and it's watered pretty frequently. I don't know what you're gonna say, guys. The driveway and the walkway needs cleaning. Keep it in mind, guys. The customer is happy with that, so therefore, I am happy with it as well. So what I'm doing right now is turf lining. I don't do this on all my properties, but I said, I'm gonna make a video. So let me kind of show you guys what turf lining is. And turf lining is just going over the edges lightly with the trimmer at full blast, and kind of, the same way a barber will take scissors and kind of just clip around after they actually use the trimmer. It's the same concept. Some people say it's unnecessary and you don't really need it. I'm doing it because to me, it gives you a better look at the end. Yes, it takes an additional 2-3 minutes, which accumulates if you do that to all your properties. But again, who cares? At the end of the day, I'm trying to make my property look its best, right? Because keep in mind, guys, when you park your vehicle in front of that property, no one knows what you and the customer talked about, right? All they know is what you did and how you left that property. And that's what they will, look at your business and, know you by, right? So make sure you do a good job at all times. So here I'm using the Toro Z Master 4000, which is a 48-inch deck mower, and I'm using the Green Guard chute blocker, which is closed, to mulch everything up to minimize the amount of debris. And this is why you gotta have a chute blocker, guys, because you're utilizing these small properties. You're mowing these small properties and throwing stuff all over the place. It makes it a lot easier. Makes your job a little bit cleaner, right? You look a little bit more professional. Now again, if you're interested in the chute blocker, guys, it is in the video description. You can go check it out. Now you may say to yourself, Johnny, this is an overkill. You could have easily grabbed a 21-inch and just, walk the whole property and get it done. But then I'll tell you why. Lawn care is about your time. Okay? So the faster you can do the job, making it look the best is what you want, guys. Okay? And I understand some places, you guys walk around with 21-inch mowers. That's fine. That is fine. To each his own. My job is to get in, get it done, and what? Pop smoke. Right? That's what it's all about. No sense in hanging around here, walking up and down, up and down. Imagine today's 84 degrees. Imagine if I was push mowing all these yards, and today I did 12 yards. Imagine if I was push mowing 12 yards. Nah, man. You may say, well, I can do it, and that's fine. But keep in mind, doing this every day, after a while, it takes a toll. It takes a toll, guys. Especially if you want to enjoy this. I enjoy what I'm doing. So, therefore, I try to get a nice, comfortable mower, which is a 48-inch. A 48-inch would do, I want to say, 75 to 80%. No, even higher than that. Probably 90% of my properties. Matter of fact, they'll do all my front yards, yeah. Except for, a handful of backyards where I can use a 36-inch. Or, now and then, one or two, I'll use a 21-inch. Just to kind of do it whenever I do feel like it. So you see, here I'm finished, right? And we're at 9 minutes and 42 seconds. Imagine if I was walking this, guys. I'll be going up and down still. Now, instead of grabbing the big blower, why grab the big blower? Grab your battery blower, right? save on fuel, and just make it do its thing. Now yes, with a gas powered blower, you know, it'll do the same thing, the same scenario. So yeah. So guys, again, I'm gonna blow this with the handheld battery, and as a matter of fact, I think I have a 4 amp battery in this one. Yeah, I got a 4 amp battery, and this this handheld blower lasts me throughout the whole thing. And this was my last property for the day, guys. So here I was kind of just taking my sweet time, and I was like, "Dang, man, I didn't record anything today. I gotta make sure I record something." And you know, sometimes you don't want to record the last property, guys, because at this point, you know, after doing 12 property, well, 11, you know, you're kind of tired. You're kind of tired, and you know, here it shows. I'm moving like a snail. You know, usually I get on these property, guys, and you know, I move with a sense of urgency. That's what it's all about. I don't need to be sitting around doing anything. I want to get them done, get them done quick. Now here, guys, this is only dust. Okay, just make sure. I'm gonna see you guys and say, hey, you're blowing grass all over the street. It's only dust. All right, so I gotta make sure, man. I've been doing YouTube videos for a long time, so I know how to wait, how some of you guys think, man, in the comments you put. So I'm making sure that I hit all corners. I'm hitting all corners before you turn around and say, hey, man, that was unprofessional. You blowing all the grass in the street. If I was a motorcycle riding, no, guys, it's only dust. Okay, none but dust. And there it is. That's it. All right, guys. I'll show you the end result here in a few minutes. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, guys. Have a blessed one. Thanks for supporting the channel. Anything you need, look in the video comment for links and Blades 10. See you tomorrow. Pop Smoke. Peace.